Like, oh my God, right? Like, here's this man who's revolutionary, who's famous, who's handsome, who's young, who's smart. He's a person that seems this morally good man.
Oh, hell no. Did she really just fangirl over a guy accused of murdering a healthcare CEO? Are we actually glamorizing hitmen now? Like this is some kind of hot vigilante chic thing? Come on, strap in, folks. This one's nuts. Before we dive into this circus, let's back up for a second. Taylor Lorenz. You know the name. She's that perpetually online journalist who cried on camera about getting mean tweets right after doxing private citizens. Classic. And somehow, she thinks covering TikTok drama counts as investigative reporting. So naturally, she shows up on Hannity to clarify her comments about Luigi Mangione. You know, the guy accused of assassinating a healthcare CEO. And yeah, it went exactly how you'd expect when someone with no moral compass tries to be the victim and the hero at the same time.
Like, oh my God, right? Like, here's this man who's revolutionary, who's famous, who's handsome, who's young, who's smart. He's a person that seems this morally good man, which is hard to find.
Try and explain this to me. You feel joy. Those are your words. So you felt joy over the murder of this father. No, those are the words you use. You can shake your head all you want.
I said that I felt joy, along with millions of other Americans, that the brutality of our healthcare system was finally being acknowledged. I believe that our current healthcare system is murderous. Right?
Taylor, that's not the topic. If you can talk about healthcare, I don't like the healthcare system either. And your comments basically put your seal of approval on murder and assassination. And I'm trying to understand what is in your soul that doesn't understand he's a father and a husband here. What are you missing? Okay, simple question. Do you condemn that? Can you take a moral stand and condemn that?
What I condemn is the violence of our system, and I would love for you to acknowledge that.
Taylor, do you condemn people that call for assassination?
Gosh, you're going to ask if I condemn Hamas next. This is crazy. I would love for you to acknowledge what I'm actually saying, Sean, and we seem to be talking past each other. I want to talk about the fact that half of all adults are delayed because of cost. We need to talk about that 70% of Americans, by the way, believe that the insurance company practices are responsible in part for Thompson's death.
Why don't you first condemn those that want to be involved in assassination and stop talking about them being handsome and smart and intelligent? Do you condemn his supporters?
Once again, I believe in free speech.
Let me get this straight. Taylor Lorenz goes on national TV and spends 7 whole minutes dancing around the simplest question on earth. Is murder bad? And somehow, we're the problem? This is where the left is right now. If the victim checks the wrong identity box, CEO, conservative, rich, successful, well then hey, maybe they had it coming, right? I mean, if it was a Trump supporter or a conservative woman on Twitter, the media would have torches lit already. And Taylor? She calls this guy morally good. Morally good? He's accused of literally executing someone in cold blood. But because he's got a photogenic mugshot and targeted someone in the healthcare industry, now he's some kind of folk hero? And just in case you're wondering, no, she never actually condemns him or his fans, doesn't even hint at it. Instead, she hides behind this nonsense of, well, I'm just explaining what his supporters feel, like she's narrating a documentary on psychotic sympathizers of America. Hannity gives her every chance, asks her over and over again if she'll say it's wrong to glorify assassination, and every time, she takes a hard left turn into the healthcare system, insurance profits, Blue Cross, whatever. Look, we can talk about fixing the healthcare system. Believe me, there's a lot to fix. But when your big solution is sympathizing with a murderer, you're not a journalist. You're just an enabler. And that whole, I'm just describing what others think excuse? Yeah, no, that's not journalism. That's not analysis. That's bullshit. And flip the script for a second. Imagine a MAGA guy walks into a Planned Parenthood and kills someone. You think Taylor would be out here giving a TED Talk about how some people see him as young and handsome and morally good? Please, you know the answer. This is what moral decay looks like. This is what happens when ideology completely replaces empathy, and the media class, her class, they clap for it. So there you have it. Taylor Lorenz goes on Hannity, refuses to condemn murder, and somehow makes herself the victim. She can spin it however she wants, but when you start romanticizing an alleged assassin just because he fits your politics, that's not journalism. That's activism dressed up in eyeliner and buzzwords. If you're done with this new media class glamorizing violence, if you're sick of moral relativists pretending to be reporters, then help me keep calling out this nonsense. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who still thinks Taylor Lorenz is a journalist. And for more firepower just like this, head over to steadfastandloyal.com. We cut through the noise. We call the BS. We speak for the people who still believe right and wrong actually matter. As always, stay informed, stay free, and stay steadfast and loyal. I'm Jimmy Parker. Thanks for joining us.